What's up, guys? Alright, so we got ourselves a kitchen drain that was backing up beyond the P-trap. So we got everything taken apart. We're going to be going through this Y fitting here, through that T, that sanitary T right there. It's going to drop down, go underneath this manufactured home, and we're going to run our cable through it until we clear it up. And that's what we're doing today. So stick around and watch it if you want. So we know this pipe is full of water because you can see some of the water coming back out right here. We got our cable in there. I'm gonna start running it. Hopefully we can get you guys in a good spot here so you can see what's going on. Let's get our gloves on. Alright. Now, a lot of times with some of these manufactured homes is they'll run an 1.5 inch line from the kitchen and it'll travel like almost halfway through the manufactured home until it gets towards like the toilet, and that's when it'll drop into like a 3-inch pipe. Hopefully that ain't the case with this one, but if it is, we got enough cable. We got over 70 feet of cable. We'll be able to make it all the way. Couple of rough spots there, but now making our way through. Got another spot right now. Slowly making our way through it. A lot of times with clearing out these kitchen drains, if you're doing this by yourself as like a homeowner or something, it's important to have the right kind of cable for the job. Usually with the 1.5 inch drain pipes, you're going to want like a 3/8 cable. Nothing really smaller than that, because then it's just not going to do a very good job at clearing the blockage out. And you don't want to go anything bigger than this, because then you have a hard time getting through the turns. Generally, you want something about 25 to 30 feet, but in some cases you need something a little bit longer for these manufactured homes like this one here. I'm pretty sure this pipe is probably over 30 feet. One way to tell that you made it through the blockage, sometimes you'll hear a different tone inside the pipe, but if you have somebody else here, normally you can have somebody flush a toilet downstream and you should be able to hear it come out of this pipe. If there's still a blockage or some water sitting in there, it'll muffle the sound, but if you can hear the sound of the toilet flushing, then generally the pipe is opened up. I think we may have gone far enough. Okay, so we're going to start pulling this cable back. We're going to get everything put back together. We'll run some water and cross our fingers that the blockage is cleared. If it is grease, a lot of times you can poke through it, and then what happens is it like seals itself back up. So then you have to run the cable a couple times through. A little greasy. Oh yeah. So, do have some grease build up in the line. It's not terrible. I definitely have seen a lot worse. So, let's run some water and make sure it doesn't back. We'll get this put together. Let's get you in a spot where you can kind of see. I always like to tighten this side first because it doesn't have a gasket. Some of these you'll find a gasket with them, different style P-traps, but these ones normally don't have them. So you tighten this side down first, make sure it gets a good seal, and then tighten up the rest. Because sometimes if you don't tighten up this one and you tighten everything else up first and you try to put it together, it doesn't quite seal up right and then it leaks. And then you got to take it all back apart. Make sure that's tight. Alright, let's run some water. We got our water running. Got it like in between cold and reflective warm. Get a good part of pressure going. I like to fill it up and let it go. And just let the water run with it. Perfect.